Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the premiere episode of Texas Flip and Flop, where I will turn $1 million in real estate into $25 cash. So what we're going to do tonight is play this game called House Flipper. I've actually been waiting for quite a while to play it. It came out several weeks ago, probably about a month ago. That was during my hiatus when my sleep schedule was all messed up. And it's a little known fact that I've kind of got a weakness for house flipping shows. I'm not normally into reality television, but there's just something I find fascinating about house flipping shows. Unfortunately, I think I've seen them all at this point, so I've mostly lost interest in them by now. But still, when a game for it came out, I just had to get it. And I wanted to stream it, but this is really my first opportunity to do so. I've been playing it, so this is one of those that I don't have to play blind. I've done all the little challenges to earn money. I've flipped a few houses, but unfortunately, the houses I've flipped, I haven't made a lot of money at. So I'm hoping to turn that around. I just kind of started from the beginning of the low-end houses, and I'm working my way up. So they're really kind of low-profit houses anyway. So I shouldn't expect too much. This is my office. You'll see that I've done a little bit of work on it, mostly just to kind of figure out how things worked once I had enough money to redecorate. This was really before I learned how to paint. Missed some spots on the windows. It's like, hey, I could actually do the tile and did my bathroom up right. But a lot of this is just a mess, and I never really bothered to upgrade my kitchen counters, and I sold something by accident and never replaced it. But I did get a nice new door, and realized that, yes, I forgot to paint that, but didn't want to buy more paint to finish it, and realized that, oops, I forgot to paint this one little strip that never seems to get painted because it's extra. That's one of my big irritations. I didn't get rid of these two posters because they came with the house, and if you sell them, you can't buy them back. So I didn't want to get rid of those. I didn't get rid of this nasty old bed or chest of drawers or nightstand or whatever you call it, because they were all original equipment. Or this desk, even though I did sell off all the various tools and chair, because honestly the chair just got in my way, and I made this picture from a screenshot or whatever it was of Ramirez from Fortnite, because it is no secret Ramirez is my favorite. Anyway, so I made that from official artwork, saved as a screenshot, and then imported it into the game, which was actually very, very expensive. It's like importing your own posters and such. To buy them from the store costs a lot of money. So, and I didn't have a lot of money when I did that. And to make matters worse, the first one I did was bugged, and after I made it, then I came back to the game and it was just blank. So I had to sell it, got some of my money back, not nearly all of it, and then had to make another one from a different image. But, well, it's there now. And it's visible from outside, so I'm feeling good about that. Anyway, we'll jump into this and see what I got going on. I haven't played this in a while. There was a patch in the last couple of days, and it has added a new task to do. You can see I've done all the others. One of the early ones, I think it was this one, I only did to 97% because I could not figure out what I was missing. And I had to look online and figure out how do you... It says I need to replace an outlet, but it won't let me fix the outlet. And it turns out the outlet was hidden behind some cabinets. And that's when I learned, oh, the mini-map will show you in red what outlet is broken and needs to be fixed. So the tutorials aren't that great in the game. But this patch added a new task to do. So I'd like to do that one today. And apparently there's some new houses to do. Or at least a new house. But these are the two houses I own right now. This one is my office. And this one is a house that I bought with my mother because she was actually kind of excited about this game. She enjoys the house flipping shows too. It's like the only show we can watch together. Because as far as tastes in anything go, I might as well be adopted. But we actually both like the house flipping shows. So when I'm like, hey, there's this new game, it's called House Flipper. And she was kind of interested in it. I'm like, well, why don't we sit down and I'll put this up on the big screen and I'll do all the work. You just tell me what you want to do. I'll push the buttons. You just tell me, what color do you want to paint this? What walls do you want to change? What furniture do you want to put in? Well, about 45 minutes into it, she got bored with it. Because house flipping is apparently a lot of work, and video game house flipping is apparently very boring and tedious. So she went back off to watch one of her Lifetime movies of the week. I don't know. So anyway, that one I've just got $65,000 tied up in at the moment. And someday I'm going to finish it. I'm going to try to talk her into coming back and finishing it with me, but if she won't, I'll finish it on my own. But the point is, I'm not going to touch it tonight. These are the four I've sold. Like I said, they're low-end houses. So I haven't made a lot of money on them. But I do have almost $172,000 in the bank. So I've got enough money to purchase a decent-sized house. I believe this is the new house that was added. I've yet to do a house with... Actually, I haven't done a 2-bedroom or a house with more than one story yet. So, when I get to that point, tonight we'll see what we can do. Anyway, first thing I want to do is this new task, just to earn a little bit of money. After a few years working as a teacher in a primary school, collecting enough money to buy a building, and I want to change into a lovely kindergarten. Lovely children. My favorite. I can hardly wait. Used an office before. There's lots of change. Huge mess. Oh, great. I guess previous owners didn't like to clean much. Just get rid of all the old or broken items, fix damaged devices, equip the toilet appropriately. Rooms where children will spend their time should be as colorful as possible. I'm very bad at design. I can dress myself in that I know which articles of clothing to put on, but if it comes to matching colors, not a clue. Pink shirt with orange pants. I don't honestly know if that's a good combination or not. Personally, it's outside my realm of taste, but I don't know if it's good or bad, which is why I generally just stick to dark colors. Anyway, moving on. Use at least 3 different colors in each room. Gray. Please put loads of toys everywhere too. After all, playing is what children are supposed to do in kindergarten. Don't forget about a locker room for kids. Some hangers and shelves should be enough. I'm sure you can make a place which bring big smiles to the kids' faces. If it were me, I would give them bunk beds and video games. And would call it good. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to accept. So this should be exciting. Fortunately, I have done enough of the game to get pretty much all of the upgrades that will make doing this much, much easier. Because I can see all of the dirt on the radar. It tells me to clean the window, but it's always dirty from the inside, so I don't know why it tells me that from the outside. I like to look over a house from the outside because there's frequently dirt around the outside. Can I get over that? No, it's a hedge. You're a hedge. Move along. I'm not going to be able to get through. And I hear water, so there must be a leak somewhere. Like most houses, this one's actually fairly clean. I think one of the big failings of this game is that, I should say clean on the outside, because the inside's always going to be a mess. Turn the lights. There. Open all the doors. I usually use this as an indicator of where I've done, where I haven't. So let's see. We got roaches everywhere. I'm gonna check out the backyard if I can get out there. Yeah, it looks like from here. To look around the house. The outside of the house does look better than most of these houses I get. Because it doesn't need scrubbing anywhere. And you can't really do anything to the outside of the house anyway. I mean, there's little splotches of dirt, but that's all just the windows that need cleaning. Sometimes there's gunk up on the eaves of the house. Or like mold or mildew on the siding that you can get off, but by and large, there's not much you can do. Fortunately, this house is better than most in that regard, as far as outdoors. You can't mow, you can't do any landscaping, it's just all static out here. Now, I've gotten most of the upgrades, which are negotiation. I'm still lacking 2 here. But that's no big deal because I'll get a little extra for payment for the orders. And I can get away with doing less of the orders requirements, but that I don't want to do that. I want 100% completion. And I'll get 15% chance of increased negotiation with my sellers. Ooh, that's not going to matter all that much. Cleaning, seeing all the dirt in the minimap, it's a great thing. Dispose of all the trash in range, it's a great thing. One click and a lot of it goes away instead of clicking on each individual thing. Faster cleaning will help. Demolition Demolition, I waited. It was one of the last things I did because I didn't get the skill until very late in the game. Painting was a hassle until I got not wasting paint on an already painted wall, and then paint more panels at a time. And again, building, just like demolition, it didn't come along until later, so I don't have many points to spend on it. And then I'm full up on handyman points because I get to do a lot of assembly. Anyway, one click and it all disappears, or most of it. I want to pick this up. I want to. You shouldn't do this. You told me to get rid of it all. This is like extra money for me. But I do want money this way. Those computers just fell about 3 feet onto the floor. They're useless now. It was worth 77. I thought the other one was worth. Lovely pizza boxes. Alright, that looks like all the trash is gone. Sell this. Nope. So I'm going to have to find a way to retask these items as part of the kindergarten. Alright, let's clean. Cleaning the windows, so much easier now. Don't even really have to be that thorough. Alright, now I just got to find all the dirt. And because I clean in a much wider range. And on the mini-map, finding all dirt. Alright, so dirt's clean, 2 windows are clean, all the trash is removed. So I need to place a curtain, paint colors, and mount devices. And that red on the mini-map is just so tiny. Oops. These European plugs give me fits. Something I also learned early on is that you don't have to do it in the highlighted order. If it's visible, usually you can click on it and it'll go. Alright, that's done. So the only thing that's left is the curtain and the colors. And the beauty of these is you don't even have to do full furniture. All you have to do is meet the requirements. So I can just leave this crap on the floor and call it good. And I don't have to paint or anything. So, this one's nearly done. Alright. Let's do the hallway. Get the trash out. Some crazy office parties in here. Alright, there's the trash. Now it's clean. Other end of the hall. Yep. Where is it? floor tiles and paint. So this room is done other than that. Let's do this room. What do I need? Well, let's start with the trash. Now let's sell all the furniture first. Just to get it out of the way. Now there's the leak. Let's fix this. Trash, don't care about these things. Some more trash. That's all the trash. Let me finish selling some things. I'm gonna have to keep that stuff. Alright, so all that stuff's got to stay. So let's clean. Close these doors. Shame I can't clean that. Clean that water up. What's left? That and that. Clean the windows. That window isn't even dirty. Hey, I can steal a whiteboard out of that other room and put it over here. There's 2 devices that have to be mounted. This is one of them. These European plugs freak me out. Changed in the old version. Once you put the first plug in or first wire in, it flipped to show you the screws. Now it stays in place, so you can do whatever order you want. All right. So paint and get a. 2 objects next door and this whiteboard. And let's just stick it in here someplace random. Alright, gonna need children's table and painting. I'll get back to those later. Start the trash. I'm telling you, that'd be a hell of an office party. Dirt. Sill. Yep. There's the dirt. The window. If only cleaning the windows in real life was this easy. These shelves out here. So you paint and put a sofa in here. Okay? Like this. Hell, only cleaning in real life was this easy. Look at all these roaches. Well, you know how to get rid of roaches, don't you? You pull out the vacuum cleaner and you suck them up. So that's one cockroach nest down. And that was the other. Alright. Good enough. And with the mini-map, tell this kitchen is a pigsty. Clearly, this is where everybody came to barf after their party. How can I not get that one spot of dirt? Can I sell those things? Nope. It's immoral. Well, game says I've got 100% on the dirt, so I don't know what that black dot is right there on the minimap, but I'm not going to worry about it. And this room. Trash. Oh, this was such a hassle at the start, clicking each one of these bottles. This. Sometimes I wish you could just click it instead of holding the mouse until it falls into place. Clean dirt and water. Some windowsill. Some dirt. Clean window. It's funny, it looks clean until you look straight on. And mount the device. Which is what? Air conditioner. Okay. Go to the store and buy an air conditioner for $586. Trying to click on U screw, trying to click on the green wire. And that's what I mean by you don't have to wait until the view rotates. They added Pro mode to assembling these things. Let me make sure I'm not in it. Normal mode. Alright. Office bookshelf and colors. Last. Now we've released the bathroom. So we'll start with a vacuum. Vacuum up all these roaches. There's one nest. And there's the other. That window. So that window here. Maybe I need to put the vacuum away. Yep, that's what it was. Clean dirt. It's pretty sad when your kitchen's dirtier than your bathroom. What did I miss? I thought that was an exit room. Or an exit door. I didn't realize this was another room. Don't forget, the other bathroom too. There's only one cockroach nest in here. Finally got it. Alright, dirt. Which is just that windowsill, clean window. So we need a towel warmer in here. A towel radiator. It's very European. Alright, this bathroom is officially done. So I'll have to close that door and call it good. Yeah, I thought as I was turning around, this door I was looking at was this door. It didn't even dawn on me that if it were, it would be open. I was too focused on the task at hand. So, what else we got in here? Tiles and tiles. Alright, well, since there's no furniture or anything, I'm going to do this one. Tiling is going to suck, but not as much as buying furniture. So what do I need? Floor tiles, ceramic tiles, orange. Floor tiles. Ceramic tiles, orange. All right, that's done. Now I need wall tiles, ceramic tiles orange, and mosaic tiles sepia. Sepia. Never know how to pronounce that. So this they want the mosaic tiles in here. No. Okay, that's odd. Huh. Different toilet in here. Fair enough. It's a fancy toilet. Maybe I didn't need to retile the bathroom stalls at all. I didn't realize it was counting them as separate rooms. Well, live and learn. Alright, so ceramic tiles orange. Tiling is a pain in the ass. Fortunately, I've upgraded enough that I'm fairly fast at it, but it's still a pain in the ass. Especially when it comes to windows. But you know what? They have it painted. I'm going to leave it painted. Down to my last one there. And I can sell that back, that one tile back for $4.49 for the stack I bought for $5.61. That's a little cheat I learned pretty early on, that if you don't use absolutely everything, you can sell the last little bit of it back for very nearly what you paid for it. So use all but your last tile, all but your last 1/8 of an inch of paint in the bucket, and then sell the rest of it back. Now you know why I like doing everything else first. Because this is just so tedious. And there's my last tile, so I'm going to sell it back. Buy another stack. I think I click long enough to pick one up, and then I'm not paying attention to what's in my left hand. I'm only looking at the wall and don't realize I don't have one in my hand. Because unlike the indicator in the center of the screen that it gives me when I'm laying them down, it doesn't give me one to pick them up. All right, I'm not going to sell those back just yet. Just in case it doesn't give me 100% when I'm done with this other wall. And I need to use them in the bathrooms or in the stalls. Mosaic sepia. Which are these, which are what is in the stalls. It's saying put them in this room. Can it? These tiles just scream institutional bathroom. You can't do ceilings in this game either, which means they're always pristine. All you can do is change the light fixtures. Now, do I cheat and do this? Got to do up here. I'm going to pay for that mistake. Because now I have to buy more tile. Is that one or two? I can't tell. Doesn't matter. I'm going to sell them anyway. See, I only need 2. I used 3. But it's okay. I'd have had to buy one more stack of tile anyway. So I'm going to buy another one of these. Orange one's good. That 100%'s the room, but do I half-ass it and leave it like that? Or fix the wall and make it look right? Oh, I know what I can do. I can make it look intentional. It's 3 on that side. It would be 4 on this side, but it would properly frame the sinks. There we go. Now it looks like I did it that way intentionally. All right, this room is complete. Can I turn the ceiling fan on? Nope. Shut the door because I'm done. All right. Next room. Do this room next. What does this room need? Children's table, mounds. I wish you could see more of that. Oops. Select all. And naturally it clears out my search box. Children's table, ma'am. I don't care what color. Children's chair, what? Huh, that's funny. Children apostrophe S doesn't let children's chair show up. So we need 8 of these. We should stop buying furniture until we paint. Because I got 15 more things to buy. And now I'm going to have to step over all of this mess. So let me paint. Spring grass, laughing strawberry, royal blue. So let's go paint. So I'll paint the side of the room that faces the yard spring grass. Oh yeah, I paint really fast now. And naturally I have to step over everything because I was stupid and bought that first. tiny little strip that has to be painted that's practically invisible. Alright, that's all of spring grass. Laughing strawberry and royal blue. So we'll do strawberry down here. Some seriously ugly paint jobs. And then royal blue down here. Plan is to decide which color I like best, and that'll be the color the fourth wall gets. At this point, I think it's going to be this color. It's already nighttime. Hey, red, green, and blue. Oh yes, I'm actually tempted to paint a SMPTE pattern on the wall. Which is almost what I'm going to do. Wanted 3 colors on every wall, well, or in every room, so that's what you're going to get. All without the trouble of masking tape. This person will never ask me to work on a house again. Then again, the kids may love it. I don't know. That's not right, is it? Oh, you know what? It's because I skipped from there to there that they're not going to line up. Well, that's okay. do that. They're kids. They're not going to notice. Because otherwise my OCD is going to go nuts because I want it red, green, blue all the way down. And that doesn't work out unless I have that extra wide blue spot. That extra wide blue spot is hidden nicely above the door. So I am pleased with that. All right. Mountable narrow curtain. Let's get this one in dark green. Right here. I've never actually done a curtain assembly before. So this is a first for me. Huh. Do I have a light blue? Darker blue would have worked better, but I don't know. Or a lighter green on this one. Let me move my paint out into the hall just in case I need it later. Because I don't know what color these other rooms are going to need to be. There's no sense in buying paint when I don't need it, even though I can get a refund. All right, carpet green flowers. Let's stick that here. 3 more of them. Chest of drawers now. I'll give it to you in beach. I always rotate it the wrong way. Vertical, Vinny vertical, Vinny horizontal. I cannot say it. What's in the way here? Dude, I will buy your furniture, I will paint your stuff, but by God, you're going to decorate it. Ball. I'll just turn the light on. Oh, the light is on. Crappy lights. It's a tiny little ball. Box with a flap. flowers? Why not? Blue with dark wrinkle. Green with gray. And red with pink. Donkeys what? Oh, just donkeys. Okay. Always rotated the wrong way. And a bunny. Not a little bunny, a bunny. That's an expensive bunny. It's pretty big, though. Alright, this room now at 100%. It's got crap on the floor. Nothing is arranged, but you know what? You're not paying me to arrange it. All you care is that I bought it. This room is finished. So let's go in here. What do you want in here? First thing, I'll close the door so I can work. Turn on the light. Alright, we got some decent light in here. And you need a sofa grenade. So when the dude said he would catch a grenade for me, he wasn't really going to put his life in danger. He was just going to catch a couch. I have a brown couch. Because the Lord only knows what these little monsters will do on it. I rotated that one the right direction because I remembered that I always rotate it the wrong direction, so I rotated it the other way. All right, ripe pear and sunny yellow. Do the two solid walls in pear. And then two complex walls in yellow. The light's hitting it. Looks like it's painted poorly, but it's just the way it paints. Alright, sunny yellow. It goes on the wall a different color because that does not look yellow. I'd like to buy a paint sprayer instead of a roller. it's definitely the light that's making it look like that. Watching my stream, and it seems kind of choppy. But OBS says I'm not losing any frames. Settings just in case. Downloaded the 60 frames, which usually prevents the issues that come up with the webcam, quote-unquote webcam. But let me try something. It also could be happening from stream avatars, because that got an update just before I went live today. And sometimes that causes issues. I don't know. Anyway, let me move this paint out because I got a lot of furniture to get in this tiny little room. So let me put this couch way back here in the back. And I gotta cram 26 more pieces of furniture in this room. Small shoe cabinet. And they will not stack on top of each other. And now my OCD is bothering me. Two more. Two whiteboards. I wonder if there were any more whiteboards around. There weren't any in there. And I already got the one that was in there and moved it. Never actually bought a real whiteboard, just the dollar store whiteboards, so I don't know if that's how much they really cost or not. 16 hooks. So I guess this is the place that all the kids come to hang their clothes. Or hang their jackets. Should buy more than one thing and just put them out. Lady, or dude, whatever, whoever's doing the kindergarten. I'm not actually nailing these to the wall. I'm just kind of floating them in midair. You can move them. They're going up, they're command hooks. So you can easily remove them and place them however you want them placed. Two more. All right, this room is done. Turn off the lights. Move on to the kitchen. Surely the kitchen won't be that tedious. Clean the window. How did I forget to clean the window? The sun's already coming up. You've been working on your kindergarten all night. Oh, and now I've done enough, the minimum progress, to finish and get paid. But I'm not that kind of guy. I need 100%. The rooster crowing. There's some trash I missed. Must be what that black spot is. Yep. I thought it was dirt, and that's why I couldn't get rid of it. How would they have even gotten that can under there? I mean, these don't open. And it's flush against the wall. It looks like it goes all the way to the floor. And even with that gap right there, still it goes all the way to the floor. It was buried like right down there. Alright, tiles, ceramic tiles, green. Ceramic tiles, green. It's not white. Turn that to the store. That's what I want. So do floor tiles, not wall tiles. It's a shame wall tiles aren't that easy to do. Though I do need these. Where are the lights? Oh, there. What else do I need? Gray various doors. We'll do these as the kitchen backsplash. You know, it's not as good as shaker cabinets and subway tiles. But it'll do in a pinch. This is taking a lot longer than I expected it to. It doesn't look like I'm going to get around to flipping an actual house tonight. Buy another stack of these. So I can sell this one for almost what I paid. Get most of my money back. I'm cheating the store because they have a very, very liberal return policy. And sell these back. Paid $5.61, returned them for $4.49. Remove these others. I'm just going to go ahead and buy a second stack while I'm here. Because I know I'll need them. You know, I think even if this game wasn't house flipping and was just doing these orders, I think I'd be okay with it. Because like I said at the start, I have no eye for design and very limited creativity. So when you give me a checklist of things to do, you say, do this, I can do it. You want X, Y, and Z done? I will give you X, Y, and Z. I have to finish the window? No, I am not. Not for that stack. This is why I prefer painting over tiling. Sell that one back for most of the price of its stack. And start on this one. I think if it were me, I'd have gone for wallpaper. But I understand with kids, you're probably better off with tile. These beanbag chairs weren't green when I started, were they? Did they change to match the floor? One more there. Just changed that tool. I'm giving grief now. You know, I realize it's trying to mimic the experience of tiling one tile at a time, when in reality it's doing this entire strip at a time. So the very least it could do is let me hold more than one tile at a time. Just let me hold the stack. Put the whatever the stuff is called on them one at a time and stick it up there. But not make me go back to the floor for each one. I need another stack, all right. I shouldn't be complaining with the return trick. Is that one or two? That's just one. With the return trick, I'm pretty much doing the entire kitchen for the price of one stack. Have it? Yes, 100% on this room. Take one of these out of the ball to change color. Maybe that was the orange I was thinking about. Alright, kitchen's finished. Close that door. That in here. Heavy green and pistachio green. What paint do I have out here? Bright peach and velvety peach. What I don't like is when you mouse over it, it doesn't tell you what color it is. But I'm pretty sure it's neither of those colors. And I know it's none of the colors I'm going to need. So I'm just going to sell it all back at nearly what I paid for it. I do love that function. Let's close this door. Let's turn on the light. Heavy green. Pistachio green. Do heavy green. I'm going to alternate them. Heavy green facing the yard. I'm just going to try to get away with not painting the interior of the window. And that's a good looking green. I like that. I haven't checked my skills. Let's see if I've got any upgrades ready. Nope. I gotta clean 566 more things to get that last cleaning point. And paint 673 more walls. Only got to build 4 more walls, but then I haven't done a lot of building. I'm digging that color. And I'll paint the other 2 walls this color. Stood too close to the paint bucket. I like that even if you zip over the area, it still puts a little paint down even though you can't see it. So when you zip over it the next time, it paints it that much faster. It's like you might have only gotten 60% coverage, but it did paint some. Alright, that got all my painting done. And since I know I don't need these colors anywhere else, I can sell them back. Alright, what have I got to buy? Office bookshelf. Didn't I have these? I did. Is this mountable narrow curtain? Dark green. Grassy green. No. Real dark green. It may suck against the paint, but I don't care. I don't know any better. And this room is now at 100%. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting throwing those cabinets away now. Or filing cabinets or whatever. Because I could have used them in here. Alright, so this will be like, I guess, the teacher's office. This will be where they hang up their coats and shoes. And that's the classroom. And that's the break room. And that's the bathroom. And now what do we got here? Maybe it should be like playroom. Mountable narrow curtain. Paint. royal blue, bright peach, pastel pink. I think I did need royal blue again. Oh well. Do this wall in royal blue. And do this wall in royal blue. These little spots too. Those little ones and the tiny little strip right there. Alright, what's next? Bright peach. Let's not run into. Jothar, 1987, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm going to come just in time for me to paint this ugly room. Hey, it's what the client wants, and if the client wants ugly colors, I will give the client ugly colors. And pastel pink. No worries. Pop in, pop out. I'm here either way. And I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Because I always forget it resets me to the hand tool. Wow, that is not the color of pink I expected. And I did not just paint that wall pink. I have to go back and pick up that other color. Oh, this game is like super zen. This is something they added in the patch this week. A new I guess, project house. I haven't played it in a while. I wanted to finally get around to streaming it, so I've been holding off on doing any more houses. I kind of enjoy fixing up other people's houses more than I enjoy flipping houses for myself. Let me fix this. Yeah, you didn't see me mess up that paint. That was I meant to do that. I was trying to cover up some of the roach markings that were there before. Yeah, that's it. All right, those kindergarten kids should certainly love this crazy paint style and all the boxes that I've left out for them. All right, let's sell the paint. Get most of my money back. Seriously, you told me to sell everything in the house. Why will you not let me sell these things that you don't want? All right, narrow curtain. We'll go with blue, because I have no sense of style. Wide curtain. I better double check on this. Mountable wide curtain. Also blue. It doesn't go there. Why does it not go there? Well, that one goes there, but it's not what they asked for. Mountable wide curtain. Oh, frame rate's chugging in the game now. Don't tell me this is going to stop me from completing this, because that's going to piss me off. Come on, there's plenty of space to put this. It fits nicely. That better not have been the issue. Oh, you are kidding me. It's a curtain. Curtain is not going to be disappointed by the computer sitting there on the floor. Computer that I can't sell, despite being told I can sell everything in the house. All right. Bookcase Callie. Or call. Let's get it white. Cover up that ugly pink wall. Double chest of drawers, Mal. And a single chest of drawers. Huh, they almost line up. That was mini. It's not even the right one. Which means I'm going to have to sell this one back. Because I wasn't paying attention. On. Just snap into place. You're so close. That's close enough. Children's table, ma'am. Make these blue just like the ones next door. Guess I'm going to need 8 chairs. I guess this is going to be another classroom. I was expecting a play area. Not on the table. Next to it. chair in the wrong place. These have 5 legs, don't they? That's why. I'm trying to put them between the legs, and they've got 5 legs. It's confusing me, man. Here, I try to decorate for once. And the tables are screwing me up. And I think here's why the direction thing gets me. If I pull it, it goes counterclockwise when I've got it shifted, which makes it go 90 degrees. But if I unshift, it goes clockwise. That's why it messes me up every time. Because one of the directions is backwards. So it's not just me. And I think it's the shifted direction that's wrong. Call box. Computer desk. And that's another thing I hate. They don't have all the furniture in all the same colors. So I can't match it all. Carpet green flowers. This is the nicer classroom because the other one doesn't have a computer. Shaped foam for children bridge. I'm guessing shaped foam for children bridge. Shaped foam for children cube. Block green. Block green triangle. At least these are cheap. Block bridge. pyramid. Two little bunnies. One pink for the boys. And one blue for girls. And a teddy bear. And it can be brown because that's what color most bears are. And it's going to sleep over here on this cube because he's a lazy bastard. Alright, this room is finished. With only a few pieces left over. Turn down all the lights. Waste this dude's power and this lady's power, whoever it is. Not really care. That's just the OCD talking. This room's so bright it's hard to tell if the lights are on. Alright, 4 tiles, and then bright peach and velvety peach. Did I sell this paint? Yes, I did. And then ceramic tiles orange. That's not the right button. These because they're floor and not wall. Ah, damn it, that went into the bathroom. I was afraid of that. I can fix it, though. It doesn't count against me. I can fix it. And that one doesn't matter because they're the same tile. Oh, maybe I can't fix it. No, I'm not going to because I don't think it'll look like this. I'm just going to have to live with that. We're going to blame the game for that one. because that's a different room. It should not have done that one to me. But it did. Alright, we'll paint now. So I want to come in and see a light color, because you're coming into kindergarten. And you want to be, it wants to be bright and exciting. And when you're going out, you want it to be dull and dreadful. So we use the darker color. This one, to remind you of how much you miss the place. And that you can't wait to come back tomorrow. Huh. See, even that painted outside. And my OCD demands that I finish it. Is it actually going to let me paint the house? I don't dare, because I don't want to try. Because then I would want to paint it all. And I don't want to do that. Alright, now let's try to paint all the rest of it with this other color. To get the kids excited about learning. Look down the hall that way, it'll be dark and depressing. They don't want to go home, they want to stay at school. Look down the hall this way as they come in for the morning, and it'll be bright and happy. Hopefully the little monsters will be calm for the day. Until they walk into this room, and it just excites them, and they all just go insane. Pity the teacher that has to work in that room. shame there's no way to feather the colors. So it just wasn't a harsh transition. I should refill the roller. And that does look a little odd as you view it from this direction. Maybe I'll do this wall all in the darker color. Yeah, I know the order is finished. So I can do this wall all in the lighter color. I know you can partially paint it and get a slight gradient, but it just takes too much work to get that consistent because it's kind of trial and error. We'll go with that. I mean, that's better than nothing. Be a little more dark on the left than I wanted. But you're not looking at that partial dark wall on the left coming out. All right, sell that, sell that. And the order is 100% complete. So I got everything done. We are good to go. Enter to complete the order, 100% done. Made $21,000 doing that. Says I spent 53 minutes on it. I find that hard to believe since I've been streaming for 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. That button. So head on back to the office. Yeah, that one took a lot longer than I was expecting. Make sure I did 100% on it. Where's kindergarten? There we go. Ariel Lone. Yeah, I'm guessing that's female, so the lady that wanted it done. All right, well, I'm going for a couple of hours. That's going to do it for me tonight. Not going to get around to doing an actual house flip this time around. That's okay. Like I say, it took a little longer than I expected, but what can you do? Who knew? I like this game. This game it's relaxing for me. It's the tedium of it is controlled, so I don't feel like it's tedious like some other games. But at the same time, it it appeals to my OCD. The only thing I don't like is the narrow selection of furniture and styles, because if you want to match your furniture, they don't all come in the same furniture colors. Like that computer desk that doesn't come in the same colors to match the rest of the furniture I bought. So that's, that's a big hang-up for me. Anyway, that's going to do it for me tonight. Next stream is going to be Thursday night. We're going to start with Walking Dead Michonne. We'll do that on Thursday, and then Friday night will be Fortnite Save the World. Not Thursday, Wednesday. I keep forgetting that I've changed my streaming days to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So Wednesday night will be Walking Dead Michonne. Then Friday night will be Fortnite Save the World. And we'll be back again here Monday for another random game. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time.